Dirb, and GoBuster tools. Dirb and GoBuster tools are used to identify the directories, files, and pages available on the web servers or on the websites. So most of the penetration testers and security experts uses Dirb and GoBuster to identify the directories, files, and web pages available on the web servers and on the websites. So these tools are used to identify the security in the web application. Security in the web application can be identified with the help of Dirb and GoBuster tools. Dirb is the most popular tool for directory brute forcing and enumeration in web applications and websites. It is most popular tool used by the web testers and security experts to identify the files and directories and web pages available on the website. So to identify it, how to use this command is using Dirb followed by the URL. So automatically based on that URL, it lists out the directories, files, pages associated with that URL. You can also using a custom word list. You can also uh, use to identify the directories, files, and web pages, which is also known as brute forcing. So not only identifying the directories, files, or web pages, we can extract it, instead of extracting all types of data from the web servers or websites. We can extract a particular type of data. That is, only want to see only .php files using option X followed by .php file. Like that, we can extract only JavaScript files, or we can extract .html files, .pdf files, or document files. So we can extract only document files, only PDF files, only HTML files, or combination of two or three types of files. Not instead of extracting all types, we can extract only a particular types of data using option X. Next comes the GoBuster tool. GoBuster tool and Dirb tool both are same. You can do for the purpose of solving the problem. You can use any tool, but what tool you have to use is based on the requirements of the organization. You can use any tool. So both are same. Nothing is difference. Almost both are same. Here, but only thing is the syntax of using the tool is going to change, which I'll explain one by one uh, with examples. So here, last example you can see. Go using this command. Go faster. Directory option U URL followed by option W followed by word list. Here we are extracting only PHP files with status code 200. Status code 200 means successful execution of the request. Successful until we want to retrieve all PHP files, which leads to successful uh, execution of the request. So you can also use recursive scanning. Recursive scan, which scans not only the directory, which also scans the subdirectories in that directories. And another thing is we can store the result in some output file, which we can see uh, the result uh, uh, in at later stages. So I hope you understand what is Dirb and what is GoBuster tool theoretically. Now we'll focus practically how to solve the how to measure the security of the web application. Actually, it is a responsibility of the programmers when developing the application. We need to see that the data should not be data related to web servers or data related to the web application should not be visible to the outside persons. If it is visible to the outside person, then the hackers can identify the entry point to enter into the web applications. So if you can write a code in such a way that this the dev tools or GoBuster tools should not work, it should fail while executing your web application. If it fails while executing your web application, means your web application is secure. If GoBuster tools and dev tools execute successfully in your web application, means your web application is not secure. So now anyway I will test on vulnerable missions, so that vulnerable missions, so that the the execution of the dev tool and GoBuster tool will be successful, because I'm not testing on secure web application, which where I don't have permission to test on that type of web application. And we have to remember that we cannot test on others web application or others web servers. If the web application belongs to you or web server belongs to you, okay, you can test because it is your mission, it is your property, you can test. But you cannot test it on others' property. So now let us focus on practicals. Again, I'm having two missions. One is Kali Linux. So first, go to the terminal, find the IP address of Kali Linux using command ifconfig. So the IP address of the Kali Linux is 192.168.206.137. Similarly, another mission I'm having is Metasploit. Both missions are deployed in my VMware workstation. So, and the most powerful vulnerable mission is Metasploit. So now, first we need to identify the IP address of the Metasploit using ifconfig command. So the IP address of Metasploit is 192.168.206.130. So now if you observe here already, which I have explained the same topic in my previous session. So the Kali Linux IP address is 192.168.206.137. Metasploit 2 IP address is 192.168.206.130. But by observing both IP address, it, it seems that both machines are in same network, that is 192.168.206, which are marked in red color. So next, coming to what is a Kali Linux? Kali Linux is the most powerful testing tool. So to test the web application, to test the web application or web servers or database servers or operating system servers or any uh, any host mission, the Kali Linux is the best tool to test the vulnerabilities in that mission, because it is a responsibility of any IT people to test the weaknesses in your system. Even in mobile phone, you can test the vulnerabilities in your mobile phone using Kali Linux. So Kali Linux can be used in any electronic device, even in IoT devices also. The Kali Linux is useful. So being an IT professional, see that you'll be see that you are perfect in Kali Linux. Uh, Try to learn more about the Kali Linux. Next, coming to Metasploit, it is the most powerful volume mission which will be helpful to any learners to learn penetration testing. So next thing, very important point which you have to keep in mind throughout your career or throughout your life is we cannot test on others' missions. It is most uh, uh, will be in problems. This is a security problem. So we cannot secure as per security law. You are not uh, uh, you are not you are not respond. You should not test on others' missions. It is completely violation of security policies, and it is a most you will be punished. So be careful. So see but it is our responsibility to test our properties, our intellectual properties, or that is our systems, our mobile phone, our web application. That it is our responsibility to test whether there any vulnerability. One thing, if the GoBuster tool is successfully executes on our web application, means our web application is not secure. Remember it, our web application not secure if you uh, 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 if these tools execute successfully on our web application. Because what these tools are doing, these tools are retrieving the data that is available in your web application. Whatever that, if any doc files are associated with your web application, PDF files, it may be a PDF files, it may be a doc files, it may be HTML files, it may be a JavaScript files, it may be a PHP file, it may be a Python file, or any file. If that files are visible to the third party, means your web application not secure. There is a lot of text on your web application. So, so I hope these tools will be more useful to test the security of the web application. And as a programmer, if we can write a web application code in such a way that to make sure that these tools not execute on your web application. So now, next another point, we know the IP address of the both machines. Next, we need to test whether there is a communication between the Metasploit and the Kali Linux. So now, using ping command, ping IP address of Kali Linux 192.168.206.137. So it shows that there is a communication from Metasploit to Kali Linux. Next, coming to Kali Linux, again I need to test there is a communication between Kali Linux and Metasploit because these are basic steps. So now, okay, 192.168.206.130. Yes, there is a communication from Kali to Metasploit. So first thing, now go to dev2 directory buster 2. So now, first I want to test whether dev2. First is what is a dev2? Dev2 is a web content scanner. It is used to identify the files, directories, or web pages associated with the web application. So now, to execute the dev2, first I'll give command dev. dev. Here you can see whatever the options that are associated with the dev2. So what are the we can see the we can what are the options associated with that tool we can here we can observe just by typing the command down. So now I want to find the hidden files available in DVWA website. So now first I'll open the one. I'll go- So here I'll give the IP address of Metasploit. So in Metasploit, how many missions are there? Wiki, PHP, MyAdmin, multi die mission, DVWA, next web dev application. So I'll copy this link or I'll copy the link of dev DVWA. So I'm typing dup followed by the URL of right URL of DVW. So now I'm able to find all the hidden files available on DVW. What are the files that are available on DVW? Almost 15 files are there. One is index.php, another one is dvwa slash login, next dvwa slash logout, dvwa slash php.ini, php info, like that. So, and so on. And you can see the most important file is robot.txt file, which is very important file regarding the the file which contains security related information. Here, for example, here I'll try to see what it contains. Robot.txt. I'll say whether it works or not. Okay, and go to DVWA. So here I'll just robot.txt dot txt. Right. This is the information available in robots.txt file. So now I want to find the hidden files associated with this Wiki web application. Wiki web application. Yep. Followed by the Wiki URL. Paste. So here in this Wiki URL, I'm finding what are the here I'm finding the associated files, directories, web pages related to this one. So how many files are there? Out of 20 files are there. If we can find 20 files. 20 files are there. Or 20 links are there. I can say 20 links or 20 files or something. So next. So I want to find the data related to PHP MyAdmin. So I'll copy the link. We get up. So this is the data available. Almost 20. 30, sorry, 30 files are available. 30 files means it can be a files, directories, web pages, and so on. So next one, I want to find multi-die website, because Metasploit is having five websites. Why five vulnerable websites where we can learn a lot of things how to hack these web applications. Right, almost 18 files are. Next one, web dev. Web followed by web dev. So web dev, no files are. So web dev is, it is secure. It observes that we are not able to retrieve any files or any directories from this web dev. From remaining websites, we are able to retrieve the data. But uh, whereas from web dev we are not able to retrieve. So what we have observed in Metasploit, in Metasploit we have five websites. Out of five websites, first Wiki we are able to retrieve the data. PHP MyAdmin we are able to retrieve the data. Multi-dive we are able to retrieve the data. DVWA we are not, we are able to retrieve it, but from WebDave we are not, we are failed to retrieve the data. So it seems that it is secure. A web application, the coding that is written is secure, but whereas first above four websites they are not secure. So keep in mind that if your web application, if I use dub followed by your URL, your web application, and all the files are, all the data is visible to any person, means your web application is not secure. Please keep in mind. So use this Dirb or GoBuster tool to test the security of your web application. So using just a Dirb followed by the URL, we can extract. Simple, it is extracting all the data. So now I'll use one minute. So now I want to extract only a particular type of data. So we have tested on PHP, PHP MyAdmin. So here I'll extract only PHP file, .php. It extracts only .php files. It displays only the .php file. Now I want to test if there any JavaScript files are there in website PHP MyAdmin. Or .html file. .html. It seems that there are no HTML files in PHP MyAdmin. So now any document files or PDF files. I'll test. No PDF files, nothing is there. So now dev file is more secure, so we cannot do any testing on it. Next, multi-tab. So here first I'll test .php file. See, PHP is now, once upon a time PHP is most secure. No, sorry, no, I'm not using the word most secure. Most popular scripting language for developing web application. That is mostly around 10 years back. PHP is most popular. Where in our engineering colleges we used to teach PHP, but now it has observed it is the most vulnerable web application. So if you are using PHP, means your application is most vulnerable. So now using we are now here in multi-die we are extracted only dot php file. So now I am testing whether you have HTML file or not in multi-die program dot html. So there are no HTML files. So like that we can extract a particular type of files in PHP. Next, I can uh, store the output on particular on a particular file. For example, I want to send the output to my friend. For example, so multi-die. I want to test the what are the PHP files. I want to know what are the PHP files available in multi-die website. So I want to store this output in my file. So I'll say grkraw.txt file. So this output of .php, uh, this output will be stored in grkraw.txt file. So first I'll test whether this file is created or not. ls yes, grkraw.txt file is here. We can see in white color grkraw.txt. Now I'll type what it contains. grkraw.txt. This for data is available. What are the output executed by Dirb tool will be stored in a some output file. So here the output file which are given is grkraw.txt. So like that we can store the execution output of the Dirb tool in a output file. In any output file you can store. You can find the status code 200. Any PHP file with status code 200. For example, so now I'm returning .php file, but I want to test it. The PHP file is a one which is a web application with test uh, with a which, we need 200 means the result of execution is successful. So successful web pages I want to see. Right, these are the credit.php code. Status code is 200. Footer.php status code is 200. Header.php the status code is 200. Index.php status code. So what we want to see the list of PHP file with status code 200. So we can check option yes followed by 200. So we can use not recursive. Not recursive. Not recursive means generally recursive means it scans the directories followed by its subdirectories. Not recursive means it scans only directory, but it will not scan the its corresponding subdirectories. So I'll use not recursive option R. Option R. Almost you'll get the same output, but here you can see the option not recursive. You can see not recursive. If I remove option not, will not get this option not recursive. Now next time I'll execute without option R. Here you can see option. The previous case we have got option not recursive, but now we are not getting this one option not recursive. Not recursive means generally scanning is done for directory and its a subdirectory. For not recursive, it scans only the directory, but it doesn't scan the subdirectories. So this is about the uh, Dub tool. Let us focus on GoBuster tool. GoBuster tool also it is same. There is no difference between Dub tool and the GoBuster tool. Both are same because the output, the goal uh, is both is same. Both for the Dub tool and the GoBuster tool. Both goal is to find the directories, files, web pages available on the web server or on the or on the websites. So if you don't have GoBuster tool, if you don't have GoBuster tool, first you need to install the GoBuster tool on your Kali Linux. By default, you will get Dub tool, but you will not get GoBuster tool in your Kali Linux. If you have Kali GoBuster tool, no problem. But most of the cases will not have GoBuster tool in your Kali Linux. So first thing is you need to install the GoBuster tool. The command to install the GoBuster tool is apt get install GoBuster. GoBuster. This is the command. Now I'm not executing it because already I'm having it, but still I'll execute it. 1 minute. See, I got an error. Why? Because we are not supposed to execute GoBuster to know only admin has the right to execute. Only admin has the right to execute apt get command. Apt get command is used in Linux system for installations. So only admin can do. So for this I use sudo command, sudo followed by apt get start GoBuster. So here I need to give admin password. Now already since I already installed, this is the output I got it. GoBuster is already installed for you. Uh, First time automatically installation will done successfully, but you need to see that internet is on or not. If the internet is not enabled, you are not installation will fail. It will not execute. So please see that you have a good internet facility. So first thing when you are using GoBuster tool is you need to install the GoBuster tool in your Kali Linux. So now to see the help of the GoBuster tool, first command is again an GoBuster option H. So these are the options where we can learn some information about the GoBuster. So now first I'll search for wiki. See another thing in the first case I have seen what I have said in previous web dev is most secure. May be secure or may not be secure because by it is a trial and error. Because sometimes tool may fail to get the data, but some there may be other popular tools which are more popular, which are more better tools than Dub tools and GoBuster tools, which can break that web application. So don't think that you are even though that tool fails on your web application, means okay it is secure, but 100% is not secure. The different tools are there, different techniques are there to break into the web application. So in this world, no web application is secure. We can't say the web application is secure. hacking is going on, and the web servers are are the victims are the victims by the attackers. So web applications are the victims for the web for the attacker. So we can't say your application 100% secure. It is we need to do it is a continuous research process and continuous 24 by 7. We need to see monitor our application is secure using different techniques. So don't say that okay, only if that tool is only using with help of that tool we cannot conclude that your web application is secure. It is only one step to identify the security of the web application, but is everything is a question mark. So anyway, uh, now I'm using Wiki to find the data associated with Tiki using GoBuster. So now GoBuster. DIR option U followed by ER. Actually, we'll get an error because we need to give a word list also. Yes. Okay. Compulsory. Here we need to give word list. 1 minute. Okay. So word list 1 minute. I'll just wait the word list is. So here first thing we need a word list. Word list is cat. I'll go to cat slash or user. Already built-in word list is there. Share slash word list. We can note down slash dub slash common dot txt. So you have lot of words are there. Lot of words are there. Maybe nearly thousands of words are there, which are used as a brute force. So now, so these are very important. So in this is the path we need to remember. This is the path user share word list. So first thing, how to go to it? I'll show it. First, go to cd slash user. So first check what are the files that contain. These are the files are contained. So go to user. Next share cd share out share is there. Alright, cd share cd share. Next I'll check ls. Oh, lot of things are there. There we'll find word list. These are all data provided already provided in Kali Linux. You need not worry about it. Word list 1 minute. Okay, here it is there word list. Alright, here you will find word list. So go to word list. cd word list. Again find ls. There you can find common.txt. Common.txt. Co. Sorry. Again, you need to go to dub. Here you have a dub tool also. So go to cd dub. So in dub, go to word list. Cd word list. Word list. So here you can test. Here we have a common.txt. So what is the path? User share dub word list. In that you have a common.txt. So compulsory it contains dictionary words where if that word is matching with the there should be a match with that website, then that words that then the data will be going to be displayed. So now this is a built-in one. You can have your own word list also, which I'll explain in the next step. So again I'm going back to main part to here. So now previous case, okay. Again I'll open GoBuster. GoBuster. Dub directory, option U, paste, followed by word list, option U, W. Here I'll follow the word list which is already provided by Kali Linux slash user, where it is slash user share slash word list word list dub common.txt. Yes, you are finding the list of files that are available. These are the files that are available: slash pub, slash readme, slash template, and so on. So now again I want to see what are the options again. What are the options available in GoBuster? GoBuster option H. One is directory, version, vhost, dir, dns, lst, ftp, and so on. Now I want to see what are the files that are associated with dvw. So these are the files that are associated with dvw. So now if I observe, some files are there: login, logout, login, logout, robot.txt. So I want my own word file. I want to have my own word file. So now I'll go to here only. I'll go to cd slash user. Here I'll create. Uh, I'll create in my own log file vi.grk.txt. Sorry, first I I use sudo. Sudo means admin vi.grk.txt. So here I'll give only few words: logout, login, robot.txt, robots. Just I'll give few words. So I'll give login, logout, admin. I'll give admin, robots. Next, robots.txt. Just I'll give only few words. So while executing this program, I'll give slash user slash grk.txt .txt. It displays only these files. Whatever that grk.txt was, grk.txt contains login, logout, robots, and robots.txt. Only this data is going to be displayed. Like that, this one example how to create a own word list. So just now I explain how to create an own word list with a simple example. Only few words, only 4 words are there: robot.txt, robots, login, logout, and the word is admin. But here there is no admin. Previous case I created one more word file. Just see what it contains: slash cat slash user slash f1.txt. It it also contains same words: robot, index, index.php, robots.text. Okay, it contains. Now I'll use index. Previous case login and logout. So yeah, I'll use f1.txt. So it displays the status of robot.txt, robots, index, index.php. So word list means it is a word list used for brute force attack. We are using as a part of brute force attack. So one is we can use to identify the content length also, option L. I'll use option L to find the content length. Okay, it is not working. Okay, option L is not there. It is not working. So another one is disabling the banner. For example, we'll go to see the previous example. Searching for all files. So now I'll display use option Q. Option Q. Disable the. So if observe, see the difference. Disable the banner. You can see the difference. Previous case, banner information, details of banner information displayed. About what is the GoBuster, details, the name of name of the order related to GoBuster, and some details about the GoBuster and the details of the URL. But this information is disabled if I use option Q. Option Q. Using option Q, just it displays only the data. Remaining part is ignored. So now I can display only the page which has a status code 200. Only which I want to display the web page having status code 200. So option Q and ignoring the banner. Next option S with status code 200. It displays only okay. I'll remove this one. Option Q. 1 minute. I'll use sudo as an admin. So it is not accepting option 200 status code 200 is not accepted. I'll type for status code 300. No, option S is not accepting. Okay, up to here it is okay. Some options may execute or may not execute. We cannot. Similarly, we can store the output in an output file also. Option O. Okay, g.txt and so the file in g.txt. Output is stored also output is stored in g.txt also. Cat g.txt to see what it contains. Like same data is stored. So I hope you understand about what is Dirb tool and what is GoBuster tool. So mainly Dirb and GoBuster tools are used to identify the hidden files, uh, uh, directories, web pages available on the web servers or web application. So here option W is used both in Dirb tool and GoBuster tool, and both tools are same. There is no difference, but what tool is used is depends upon the requirements of the organization. We can use anything, but remember that it is essential to use these tools responsibly and only on the systems for which we have explicit permission to test. Unauthorized use of such tools can lead to legal consequences. So please keep all these points in mind and learn to use these tools on only on your web applications. So these are the some of the reference links related to Dirb tools. You can go to these reference links, and thank you for watching.